Good day. Today, my team and I will be sharing on our project topic, service blueprinting. We will be coming up with a service blueprint for a particular service establishment in order to identify service failures. Thereafter, we will be coming up with recommendations and sharing our insights. Bad customer service costs businesses billions of dollars. This poses serious implications for businesses. To seek a competitive advantage in the market, organizations are constantly innovating means to improve their customer experience. This is because the success of many organizations is linked to the effort at which they focus on their customers. Our team has decided to look into service blueprinting to understand and identify potential service failures. This will give us better insights into the business processes and come up with recommendations to tackle these failures to improve the service standards and customer experience. We have chosen to conduct our studies on one of the most renowned fast food chain restaurants in Sweden, Max. Max was incorporated in 1968 and has established over 100 outlets, mainly in Scandinavian countries. For this presentation, we will be focusing on the outlet at Gothenburg Airport. To understand more about the operations at this outlet, our group has visited and dined at the outlet and gained personal insights about its service processes. In order to make recommendations, we also have gathered insights from our customers on what they think will be the areas of improvement at Max. Without further ado, let's take a look at the service blueprint of Max that we have come up with.
Our group looks at Max service blueprint in the form of a burger. Just like Max Burger, their service blueprint comprises of several layers, from the most visible physical evidences and customer actions to the contact personnel's actions, both front and back end. And finally, to the support processes, which create a foundation for the entire service delivery process to fall on. This is an analogy as if you open a Max Burger box packaging and see the top bun first. With that, our approach was to identify all the elements that a typical and rational customer will go through at Max, in particular the Gothenburg Airport's branch, since the purpose of the blueprint is to identify the service processes, potential service failures, and coming up with recommendations to address these failures. These were done through physical observations during our site visit and also based on our personal experiences. With that, the service blueprint was constructed as seen. After mapping it out, we identified 11 potential service failures based on our observations and speaking to customers at the branch. And with that, we came up with at least one recommendation to address each service failure.
Our team will mainly focus on 4 failure points that we think have the greatest impact on Max profitability or the customer satisfaction levels. The first failure point we have identified lies in the menu and promotions. Travelers tend to be appealed to what's new and what's cheap in the food menu and promotions. This could potentially lead to a failure point where managers fail to update the menus and promotions regularly, hence restricting the travelers' food choices. To prevent this issue from occurring, managers of the outlet should ensure that the digital and physical menus reflect the promotions accurately and make them very visible, as travelers tend to find the cheapest food that are most readily available to bring on their flight journeys. The next failure point we have identified is in the queuing system. Based on our observations and personal experiences, Max currently adopts a system whereby customer queues to make their order and payment and subsequently move to another queue to collect their food. Hence, this also presents a potential failure point where customers are not aware of this queue system due to the absence of queuing signs or when the customers do not queue in an orderly manner. Therefore, it causes confusion for other customers who are about to join the queue. To minimize this confusion, the Max outlet at Gothenburg Airport can consider having a consolidated collection point where customers collect their food when the order number is being called out. This makes the waiting process more intuitive for the customers and lowers the labor requirements for expediters at the counter. Customers can also better gauge their waiting time and manage their expectations as they are able to see the number of orders before their order number. They can also see the status of their food being served or prepared. Alternatively, Max could also consider placing clear queuing signages or floor banners to demarcate the queue line.
The third failure lies in the ordering process. The cashier may fail to greet customers or fail to take the order correctly, especially with the case of special requests. Also, special request orders need to be carefully managed due to dietary or personal preferences. In general, customers are willing to wait for their special orders to be customized. However, after waiting for the orders, if they were to be presented with a wrong order, it will result in a service failure and a negative dining experience at Macs. To solve the issue of failing to greet customers, Macs could include a script in its point of sale system for the cashier to identify the eye color of the customer before proceeding to the ordering page. This ensures proper greeting and eye contact with the customers. Countering the issue on taking orders accurately, the cashier should repeat each time after the customer orders an item to ensure accuracy. The fourth failure lies in food preparation. At times, a customer may place special orders due to dietary requirements or personal preferences. In such instances, complications may occur if the kitchen staff did not prepare the food order according to the specifications. Errors may also occur if the kitchen staff adds the wrong sauce or food item in an order. Human error may occur, resulting in the wrong preparation of the food order. Special requests may also be neglected if they were not highlighted by the cashier. To mitigate this issue, the cashier should convey the message clearly to the kitchen staff that the order sheet has a special order. To lower down the rates of wrong food preparation, Macs can consider implementing a key performance index on kitchen staff to monitor the food preparation methods and the accuracy of the food prepared.
Despite having several recommendations made along with our identified failure points, our group felt that Macs at Gothenburg Airport could better streamline its customer experience and reduce its number of service failure points by introducing SSTs such as self-service kiosks. With the self-service kiosk in place, it could help eliminate 3 service failures, of which 2 were previously mentioned. They are, firstly, the elimination of F3, the failure to identify the right queue. By using SSTs, it will portray to the customers a clear impression of where one should go to and place their orders to avoid misleading queues at the counter during peak hours. Secondly, the SST eliminates F4, the failure in the ordering process. The customers now has better control as to what they wish to order and will eliminate the possibility of wrong orders being keyed in by the employees. Lastly, by being able to make payments at the self-service kiosk, it eliminates the chance of receiving wrong change when paying cash at the service counters. Hence, we eliminate F6, the human fault in payment process. As much as SSTs can easily help organizations like Macs reduce its number of possible service failures, it might not be seen as a user-friendly tool for all. Therefore, in order to facilitate a smooth transition for their customers, the SST implemented should be personalizable, intuitive, and easily accessible to ensure an improved customer experience, in the acronym of PIE. To illustrate further, the video you are now watching showcases how a self-service kiosk should be, where it could be easily used by the customers to personalize, customize, and pay for their own orders. In a nutshell, it is important for organizations in the service industry like food and beverages to constantly evaluate its service delivery process to ensure that it meets its customers' expectations of their dining experience. In order to ensure a smooth service delivery process, organizations like Macs could look into its service blueprint, identify its potential failure points, and develop strategies to prevent or mitigate this chance of failures. With that, we have come to the end of our video presentation. Thank you for your time.